feel like pop. Shoot a shot.
I'm gonna go and get it.
I'm coming in
Nathan says that I'm a spitting image of Cardi B, and I could not disagree less.
My life in the speaker. I'm nice with the flow. Just like the demeanor. I'm feeding my fam. I'm feeding the meter. They got the iron while I got the steamer. I bring the fire, but you never seen it. I testify, I don't need a subpoena.
Yeah, sure.
Want my son better go to Korea. I love my dog, just like I'm Peter. Gotta protect him. I made the call up, but just like I'm rapping. I know we left you, now we back together, but I guess that is better now. Later than never. What's happening? I'ma need y'all to ask when. Me and my wife gon' have some kids. Right now we just practicing. Teacher said I'm a rapper, man. That gon' hurt my average. Thank God I ain't average. Yeah, I'm a bright young man. Kill the GPA.
Madison, am I in the frame?
BPM.
That's on this camera. Am I in the camera?
Cause that's A with Lecrae. From the A train to the A. I'm coming in.
Are we going?
I don't do
Alrighty! How's everybody doing tonight? I'll dial back from there. If you guys don't know me, my name is Toby. I am Gina's brother, and consequently DJ's brother-in-law. Today, we're going to be asking them some questions about their relationship while they eat progressively hotter wings. Now, my challenge to you tonight will be to not drink milk until you absolutely have no other opportunity. Now, to give you a little bit of background information on spicy food, I look around this room and I'm just taking a guess. I don't imagine everyone in this room eats terribly spicy food, because we're white. So, to give you a little background information on how spicy food works, it's measured on something called the Scoville scale. Now, to give you something as a reference point, on the Scoville scale, a jalapeno pepper ranks at 2,000 to 5,000. So, where we're gonna start tonight, we have ourselves some hoi fong sriracha. This ranks in at, ooh, got me. This ranks in at 2,100 Scoville units, which puts it right about at a jalapeno pepper. So I'm going to squirt it on this plate for Gena and DJ.
That's enough. That's enough.
And we are gonna dip it in. And because I'm starting off with a softball of a sauce, I'm gonna start off with a softball of a question. So we're gonna let them have a dip, and I'm gonna have a dip myself because it's not fair if I don't do it too. Down the hatch. Easy enough, right, Gena, DJ? And don't forget, you've got a microphone too. So, for the softball of sauces, I'm gonna ask you the softball of a question. Gena, DJ, in your own words, why don't you guys tell me how you guys met?
Church.
You got a microphone.
Church.
Yeah, so we met in a college youth group up at the University of Akron. She was my small group leader. I was in her
Scandalous.
Yeah. Not really. It kind of started off.
It sounds like a scandal to me.
Not really. We just started talking, and one night she texted me and said, I'm about to go study at Starbucks for like 6 hours. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll come hang out with you. And yeah.
Danielle told me to. She's over there, I think.
So do we have somebody to blame for Gena and DJ getting together tonight in the room?
Yes.
Thank you very much for that.
She's back there. There she is.
Can we get a round of applause for Danielle? All right, that was a bit of a softball. Let's kick it up a little bit. How about that? So right here, if you're familiar with the show Hot Ones, what we've got here is from the Parallel Universe series of sauces called The Last Dab. Now, hear me out. This is from the Parallel Universe, where instead of using the 3 million Scoville unit pepper, we have chili de arbol. So instead of 2,100 Scoville units, we are now working with 30,000. Now, for a little bit of background story for you guys. I'm gonna get there, Gina. You gotta work up to it.
I can't.
So, for the background story, DJ went to Chipotle last night and got some red chili salsa on his bowl. Now, for those of you playing along at home, the red chili salsa ranks at about 15,000. So this is twice as hot as that. Now, DJ, can you remind the class what happened yesterday when you ate that red chili salsa?
Yeah, it was really hot, and I had to immediately go grab a glass of milk and immediately down it.
He had to pause the show we were watching, and he ran out of our room to go get some milk. While he was choking, keep in mind.
So we've got a little bit of a chunky sauce. It's some for me, Gina. It's some for me.
Why?
It's not that hot. Get out there. There we go. Alrighty, so our question to kind of crank things up just a little bit of a spicier question. Gina, DJ, tell us about your first date. What did you guys do? Where'd you go? Where'd you see? The sights that you saw? I'm gonna eat it. Very delicious, I recommend it.
First of all, that one was pretty good. It's kind of fruity. Got a little bit of a kick to it. It's not too bad.
Gina doesn't look like she likes it.
I love it. It's so good. Can I have some more?
Yeah, we'll get you some more. Everybody, let's cheer.
I don't want to be greedy.
Oh, okay, well. So tell us about your first date, everyone.
So like I said before, that night at Starbucks was our first date. I think because at one point I made the mistake of, in a panic, asking if it was a date, trying to be casual about it. And we both...
I said no.
Yeah, so we both said no, but looking back on
Wait,
it...
how do you both say no to a date? One of you has to ask.
He said, and I quote, "Oh, you don't think this is a date, do you?" And I said, no.
I can't remember the exact words I said, but it was...
It was that. I
Was it
remember.
better or worse than what she said? Because I can't imagine it being much worse.
It was verbatim.
Let's try and save that, DJ.
All right.
Is that it?
Oh.
Your first date was, it wasn't a date?
It went really well. We hung out, did some homework.
Mary, what do you mean it went well?
Alrighty. I'm going to ignore that question, and we're going to move on to the next segment, where I'm going to need my assistant, Kristen, to pull up some pictures. We're stealing this directly from the YouTube channel, the segment called Explain That Gram, where we, quote-unquote, do a deep dive on your Instagram. Did I say YouTube? I meant to say Instagram. We're going to do a deep dive, so Kristen, go ahead and enlarge that picture so that the room can see it. And Gina, I'm going to have you explain this after you eat this hot sauce. And what we have here is Los Calientes Rojo, which ranks in at 49,000 Scoville units. For those of you playing along at home, it's about 25 times hotter than jalapeno.
Come on.
That mic is hot.
That was fun.
We're all doing it.
We're not addicted.
Just a warning, this one you will feel on your lips. So Gina, why don't you tell us about this picture over here?
Luke, will you remember the good times? So that I think this was a filter on Snapchat.
It was a filter on Snapchat.
In like 2012, something like that. And that's a guy on YouTube named the Sexy Sax Man. Thank you. And I'm just getting choked up. He had YouTube videos where he would run through public places and play.
A little closer.
Huh?
Can't hear you.
Oh, he would run through public places with his alto saxophone and play Careless Whisper by George Michael. And then get kicked out of random places. And I played saxophone in high school, so then I started doing it. And I did it in a talent show because I'm really cool.
Now for the next picture, I think we've got one for DJ to explain. DJ, you're looking a little worn.
Yeah, there's a little bit of heat there. My cheeks are red. Oh, of course you did.
I love that picture.
So on our honeymoon last year, one of the things we did was go to the Biltmore Estate. Excuse me. Yeah, Toby isn't playing here. It's in Asheville, North Carolina, and we're up on this lookout, looking over the house and the estate. And I thought it'd be funny to take I thought it'd be funny to do one of those, touristy photos where you stick your finger on the very top point. So I lined myself up and asked Gena if I got it. And she said, yeah, you got it. Took the picture, and it was completely off. So we sent it around, and then Kristen photoshopped it to extend my arm to where it was correct.
She did it.
I don't know where to go from there, so the only way we're gonna go is up. The next step up is something called Hellfire Detroit. I know, Detroit sounds really scary, but this hot sauce right here ranks in, the bottle says 100,000 to 300,000 Scoville units. That's a lie. It's about 89,000 Scoville units. Very hot is how I would rank that. So, and this is a chunky sauce.
Chomp. Oh, good. Get a good little pop out there.
Get out of there. Get. Thank you, Nathan. Alrighty. So, sorry, it got really spicy and I kind of lost my train of thought.
We need more.
You need more sauce? Oh, hold on. DJ, did you already eat it?
Yeah, but he ate all of it.
And let me get one.
Oh, I see. I'm scared.
This one tastes like crap, by the way.
I can't do it.
It's not good, but it is hot. I can't confirm.
It's very hot. So, my question for you guys have been married for just under a year now. What's something that you learned about each other in the last year that you only could have learned as husband and wife? You seem to be holding up great. It only goes up from here.
Does anybody know what an aneurysm feels like? No, I don't need two. I don't need one.
So tell us what you've learned.
I think my thing would be, there is hair everywhere. She sheds all over the place. Sorry.
Why would you say that?
My mouth is on fire. I can't really do it.
He can't be held responsible for his actions right now.
In the shower drain.
On the couch, on the floor, everywhere.
My knees are sweating.
Gena's knees are sweating.
My knees are a little moist. I will admit that.
Oh my god. It's so freaking hot.
Gena, what have you learned? It was really hot, guys. It was really hot.
Oh my god. When DJ gets really excited to go to a new place, he picks out his outfit multiple days ahead of time and tries it on. And I'm crying. And he likes to try on different outfits to find the right one.
Alrighty, that was embarrassing. So, we're gonna finish this out with something called the classic. Now, little fun fact, it's similar to a mild hot sauce that is made by the same company. However, it is made with something called Pepper X. Again, Pepper X is 3 million Scoville units. Now, I don't need to be a mathematician. Guys, it's really hot, I'm sorry. I don't need to be a mathematician to tell you 3 million is a lot hotter than 2,000, which is where we started.
What did we just have?
That was 89,000. We're not at 3 million. I promise, we're not at 3 million. Where we're ending up here tonight is 150,000 Scoville units, which is how many times hotter?
I don't know.
A lot. Alrighty, everybody. We're gonna do. What? Yeah, let's go crazy on this, guys, because I'm here with you. I'm in the trenches with you.
I hate it.
You got this.
I hate it.
You're not supposed to like it.
My insides are so hot. It's not just my mouth, it's my chest and my stomach.
We're going nuts on this one, guys. No, it's the coldest one here. No, why would it be any colder than the last one? All right, everybody, down the hatch.
This was my idea.
This is Gena's idea. Remember, let's cheer Gena on. Woo! It's really bad, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's really hot. All right, guys. So, I'm gonna ask you one last question.
It is offensive.
It is offensive.
Oh my God.
And one last what? With your mouths and hearts on fire, I want you to look to each other, look to the room, and tell each other how much you love each other.
I love Gena so much. Thank you for coming.
Ditto.
Thank you very much. Oh my God. It's really bad. I'm hearing my name.
All right, let's give him an applause one more time. That was awesome. Great job, Kobe. Great job, Gena, DJ.